back, everyone! Sorry I was gone for a while. And welcome to What If Deku Had Hybrid. Woo! Well, guys, to be back. So let's get started, shall we? As from last time, Deku has been getting a little more popularity in New York. Some people call him the Scarlet Arachnid. Some people say he's the Crimson Spider. But most importantly, he's known as Spider-Man's sidekick. The last one he does not like that much. It's like, come on! Sure, he gives me pointers, but come on! As we cut to Izuku going to mutant safety course, as he just goes on like, oh, hey, Rogue! Like, hey, Izuku! It's been a while! Like, it's been a while too. How you been? It's like, it's been what, 3 months now? Yeah. Oh, how's Cyclops? Yeah, he's doing well. It's good talking to you. See you around, sugar. I'm not good with a southern accent. I am not. As he goes through his daily safety course training. As he gets done, like, no, now I'm done. Well, see you, Colossus. Zuku, I gotta ask you something. What? Could you please help out with something? Like, what do you mean? What? Look, we've been having issues. Cyclops, I ain't an X-Men, and I don't plan to be one. But I do plan to do something when I get home to Japan. Like, what do you mean? Let's just say, once I become old enough, I'm going to Japan, and I'm going to kick some ass. Well, you planning to be a hero in Japan? Somewhat, yeah. No, see, Cyclops, as he just walks away, as Riot says, do you think it was wise to turn him down? Riot, it was a wise decision. What do you mean? You're joining, if you become a part of the X-Men? No, Riot. I think brother has a point. Joining the X-Men is a big deal. Agony. Let me explain. If we become X-Men, we will have to reveal our abilities. And that means we have to reveal who we are. We have to reveal that I ain't a mutant. I'll be ridiculed again. And you guys will most likely be taken away. I mean, you're not technically a part of me. And if a memory society, you're government property, technically. So, once if I'm revealed, you know what's gonna happen? Oh, I see your point. Yeah, Zuki, you gotta be a little easier on big, bulky, and ugly. Hey, I try to be reasonable. Oh, brother, could you two shut up? I'm sensing something close. As Izuku just walks away, as somebody is watching him. As he just walks away as he gets tackled. As it's like, who are you? Like, what the hell? as he looks, as he sees Venom. I can sense you're somewhat but I never seen you. Father. Wait, what? As tendrils of red, tendrils of blue, green, yellow, and purple wrapped around, forming hybrid. Hello, Father. It's been a while. Wait. We are your spawn. As they makeshift as they enlarge their fist, as they punch Venom in the face. Oh, where were? I guess we gotta take you out. As they are going through a bit of a fight, as Zuko fights off Venom. So you're Venom. I've heard a lot about you. Wait, you can speak. Of course. Like you, I actually have a good bond with my symbiotes. Wait, what? As he punches Venom in the face again. Let's go. As the tendrils leap out of his back, as they become into swords, maces, and halberds, and as his claws start to grow becoming more lengthy and sharper. Let's go, boys! As they rush, as it becomes a massive fight in the city, as he is tackling Venom head on, scratching, biting, punching across the city, breaking. So you hold multiple. You have multiple. Wait, you didn't know you have other kids other than Venom, other than Carnage? So, who are you exactly? We have many names, but you could say we're a hybrid of sorts. But where were you? I don't care. But you want to know something? We wanted to search for you. We wanted to learn from you. Learn who we are, truly. But now we don't need that anymore. That urge is gone. Now we are the Crimson Spider. The arachnid of Brooklyn. The Brooklyn arachnid. And we're quite happy. So you met this spider. Of course. He's taught us many things. And taught us all about our other family. Toxin. We heard a lot about him. And also we've been searching for him. It seems he's putting his host through some kind of traumatic stress. I wish to relieve him of that. So you desire to have him a part of you? Not going to happen. My grandson will not be into the hands like you. Like us, says the one who eats heads. As he creates a slash across Venom's chest and actually strikes Eddie. Blood. We know exactly what a human body is. And what do you mean like us? Unlike you and Carnage, we're different. We aspire to be better. And unlike you guys bring a bad name to us and to our kind. We got some information. Now we're aliens of some sorts. Species of some kind of space. That's as far as we've got. But that's all we need to know. Who knows, maybe one day we'll cross the stars and meet our kind. For all we know. We don't know when or how. But that's going to happen. You know nothing. And what do you know? You bring our kind to shame. You bite off heads and wonder what? You fight the web head multiple times a day, multiple times a month. And all for what? To lose to someone who you should be weak, who you should be stronger than? As he starts beating on it, as his fists turn into maces, as he starts beating on the Venom and going for gut shots. You're very strong. Well, the combination of multiple symbiotes does that. We're strong. Just one of us, Venom, is stronger than you. But there is 4 of us. We're stronger than you, and most definitely stronger than Carnage. As well, it's starting to get news. They didn't hear the parts of him being related to Venom, but this little interaction might actually make some kind of relation. I used to believe that we could become family, Venom. I wish that we could have met a better circumstance. But it seems that you don't like to talk. Just the way I like it. As that's what Ryan is talking. Ryan holds a grudge. As his arm, as his mace hand just whips out and just slams Venom on the noggin. You can get better. Well, unlike you, we learned how to shapeshift. We know everything about you, Venom. We take it close. Thanks to Spidey, we have become better. We know every move a symbiote can make, plus our own. As Venom comes into an attack, rushing in like a cheetah, as Hybrid just turns invisible. Like, what? Where are you? Behind you. What? As acid spits onto Venom's face. You little. As they gut punch again, but with max amount of strength. And Spidey's like, hey, what's going on around here? And oh, hey, Venom. Wait, Venom? It's like, Spidey, you finally come to help? Took you long enough. Hey, Crimson. Oh, Scarlet. Whatever. You know what, guys? What do you guys prefer? And this is a need to be comment down below. Do you guys prefer Scarlet Arachnid or the Crimson Spider? Whatever you choose will be down. Okay, let's go. So what you doing, Venom? Making sure to hit another Carnage. Really? Me, Carnage? Please. We are nothing like that psychopath. As copters and news reporters, as Venom tries to keep attacking, but he's just getting blocked and punched. Run away, little Venom. One time ago, we would give you some respect, but you have earned none. I'll be back. As Venom just rushes off. Hybrid gets a bit of promotional, he gets a bit of himself some news about him. As everyone's like, are you the Crimson Spider? Are you the Crimson Tentacle? Or some shit like that. As he's like, one at a time. Jeez. Like, look, I do what I have to do. Well, goodbye. As he just turns invisible and just webs off As everyone's like, as J. Jonah is having a field day, like, there's no Crimson Spider's doing better than Spider-Man. Like, or no, that ain't J. Jonah. It's like, he's a pirate, so he's a menace. That is just J. Jonah. Like, well, Spider, I guess I'm the same level as you, because apparently I'm your partner in crime, not a sidekick. But we gotta worry about Venom. True. But until then, I have a bit of a plan to do. Well, see ya, Spidey. As he goes away. Like, sometimes I worry about that kid. Like, as he gets a beeping on his watch, like, Spider-Man, you gotta get up here. We need to talk. Like, fine, Fury. As he webs off away. As Spider-Man gets to the S.H.I.E.L.D. helicarrier. As he goes in, it's like, we need to talk about your new little sidekick. What do you mean? This new guy. Scarlet Spider or Crimson Arachnid or some shit. Fury. He's known as the Crimson Spider and the Scarlet Arachnid. I don't care. You need to bring him in. He's caused a lot of property damage. Besides, we could use someone like him. Besides, he's a symbiote, isn't he? Like, what? Well, the way he's been using his, as he just shows the news as they see, him just beating and punching and, morphing his hands. Unless he has some kind of ability to morph his body in any way he wishes. The only logical answer is he has a symbiote. No, Fury. Like, he's a good kid. A bit rasky. Besides, you probably know who he is already. Actually, no, we don't. What do you mean? Well, every time we try, he turns invisible. So yeah, this is the reason why I always make him turn invisible, just so this could happen. Every time we get a chance to follow him, he just disappears and just comes back. It's infuriating. Fury, I've never seen you so mad. Spidey. He may be a threat. Look, I've heard about what the symbiotes. I heard about the symbiote, how he formed, and it seems he was a lab experiment. Sounds like something that you would do. Like, why would you think that? You didn't stop you from doing anything for that kind of thing before, for national and planetary security. Yeah, I'm gonna say that Spider-Man has been with S.H.I.E.L.D. for a while, and he knows some bullshit from S.H.I.E.L.D. and Sword. Making that little change from the comics. Spidey. He may be a problem in the future. And maybe so, but until then, you'll leave him alone. That kid can throw quite a punch.
And besides, don't forget, each symbiote is stronger than the last. And this symbiote is stronger than Venom. Maybe just as strong as Carnage. Or hell, stronger maybe. As he's keeping toxins a secret. As back to Izuku. As he's having some family time with his family. So, Izuku, how's the mutant safety course going? It's going well, Pa. It's been going very well. I learned how to increase my muscle mass to a certain extent. That's great. Who knows? Maybe you may become an X-Men. I don't plan to become an X-Men. What do you mean? Come on. Come on, think of it. My son, the Izuku X-Men. It would be bloody fantastic. Dad. I don't plan to be one. Remember, besides, Mom can tell you why. Oh, yeah. Well, Izuku never got along with the mutants in the schools, too. Actually, they had a good hand in bullying him, too. Wait, what? Ugh. Keep forgetting that. You gotta let go of these things. Let go. Let go. As his blood is boiling with adrenaline. Let go. Those kids shocked me until I was blue. I had scars of lightning across my back until my mutation came. I had those kind of scars for years. And you say, oh, let it go for this, like what? I only had my powers, like what, a couple months now? At absolute most? So why in hell would I even try to actually be friends with others like that? Well, you are a mutant. True, but I ain't gonna forgive what they did. As he actually was thanks to Lasher and Phage's tinkering with Izuku's both his blood and with his brain and his blood, and also all the parts of his body that actually needed to be attended to. He has actually got a little bit, instead of being traumatized, right? He is absolutely furious with those people, and he's absolutely pissed. He is most pissed out from two people. He's angry at All Might, and he's angry at Bakugo at absolute most. And the heroes who actually denied him the help, and actually, basically tossed him aside, and actually yelled at him. Those guys are like 3 to 6. He does not like, the Japanese heroes very much. He has a few that he actually still likes, like Eraserhead, 13, and what else? A new hero that's on the block that shows great promise, Mirko. As Izuku's like, look, I got. Mom, the fish has been delicious. As he just walks off, like, where are you going? Nowhere. Izuku, have you. Look, if you need to talk, you have the Immune Safety Commission to actually help. No, I don't need that. I just need a walk. Just let him walk. It's not like nothing bad will go on. It's Izuku. Like, you're right. As Izuku just walks away.
As as well, the symbiote actually shapeshift into someone like this. As he's walking through our town, as he sees a troubled man. As he just says, "Found you." As he says, "Patrick Mulligan." Like, who are you? As he has a mask up and the hood nearly down to his eyes. As he says, "I come to talk." Talk about what? I'm not exactly here to talk to you, exactly. What do you mean? I come to talk with Toxin. As he just tries to run, as Izuku just dashes and just goes and becomes up. He goes in front of Patrick, like not so fast. As Patrick just says, "Toxin, help!" As the red and black encompass him. As, "Who are you?" As well, Toxin, as he becomes Toxin, as he asks, "Who are you?" As he says, "Hello, nephew." As he's like, "Nephew." It's like, "Ah, carnage!" As a green arm just wraps around, and as he just grabs Toxin, like, Carnage? No. Like, what? As he just lets go. We ate Carnage, young Toxin. As so a bit of Patrick was like, "Then what the heck are you?" Well, we're not talking to you. We're talking to Toxin. But to answer your question, Toxin, we are your uncle and aunt. As heads pop out of the shoulder, it's like, "Hello, hello, hello, hello." Like, what the? I'm taking too much fun with this. Like, Toxin, you're a good kid. We know what's going on with you, Patrick. We know that you have been suffering the ill effects of having a symbiote. What are you talking about? Paranoia? Well, you're definitely paranoid as all hell, that's for certain. So, we come to offer Toxin a deal. And what kind of deal is that? Join us. What? Join us. And we can find you possibly a proper host later in the future. And besides, adding you would make us a whole lot stronger. And it will give Patrick here some peace of mind. And it's like, I mean, look at him, Toxin. He's shaking in his boots. I gotta agree with right here. But Toxin, join us. I would agree with them if I were you. Phage, don't scare the young one. He's barely a year old. He's barely, what, 2 years old now? Like, we ain't Carnage. We ain't that sociopath. Besides, you might learn a thing or two. Besides, you ever heard of us? The Scarlet Arachnid? Wait, you're the... Together, we could become stronger, and we could offer you a better deal to help us fight criminals on the streets. Not exactly biting their heads off, but we could do so much more. Wait, I don't know. Come on. Look, Toxin, I don't mind. Oh, I'm here. I'm quite sane. I'm kind of young. Come on, there's enough room. Come on, I got room for one more.
As he holds out his hand, join us, Toxin. Become something more than this cop couldn't. I mean, you're only out like once every month, every week. Like, we could give you a day-to-day fight. Maybe even more than weekly. Join us. Become one. Besides, who knows, maybe we might find you a better host in the future. Think of it, Toxin. Like, go with them, Toxin. Like, Patrick. You know they're right. But just promise you one thing. And what is it? Take care of Toxin. He's a handful. Well, most symbiotes are. As he just walks up, like, are you ready, Toxin? I'm gonna miss you, Patrick. as Patrick he handshakes Zuko as Toxin wraps around Zuko's arm and goes and is absorbed into Zuko's skin, becoming a part of Zuko. As he's like, okay, where do I go? Well, you become part of the muscle fiber like me? Like, oh, come on! Like, why does it become the whole part? Well, it might get very cramped, but you know what? Screw it. And it'll make everyone happy. As Izuku's thinking, like, Toxin, you could become, like, the full part, like, like, guys, you guys got any room anywhere, like, we do in the organ section. I mean, like, Lasher, ain't that your department? Like, technically, yes, but it's a little much. I mean, there's so many strands, and I need some help, so I wouldn't mind having Toxin doing it. Like, okay, Toxin, you get the important organs. Like, okay. And he, well, homes himself in the organ section. Actually increasing some things. As Patrick lets go. Like, take care of him, would you? Of course I will. As they walk away into the night and then going invisible. Be aware, I do not own any of this art that I've shown. So, guys, please like, share, subscribe, and please turn on the notification bell to get more of my what ifs. And comment down below. Have a nice day, nice life. See you around.